On Monday, many of us will commemorate Martin Luther King Jr. Day by volunteering, and as it said, make it a day on, not a day off.
That's right. In addition to a service project, we hope you'll consider the annual luncheon from the Interdenominational Ministerial Alliance. It is the 34th year for this event.
Yeah, we got a preview today. Pastor Tony Sanders and junior and scholarship winner Taylor Gunter is here this morning.
Hi, Pastor.
Thanks
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And
It's nice
Taylor,
to meet
we're going to get to
you.
the scholarship in a little bit and kind of what it meant to you. But I guess what's IMA's mission in general?
IMA is the Interdenominational Ministerial Alliance. It's a cohort of pastors made up of pastors from various denominations throughout the city, the North Sector, South Sector, East, and of course North Omaha. And we are gathered together to address civil rights issues as well as social justice and to help the community to move forward.
Well, this event is important to your organization.
Absolutely.
What is it like for our viewers who haven't been to the luncheon before? A lot of people compare it to going to church because it is a spiritual experience.
It is.
But how would you describe it beyond that?
Well, actually the Unity service, which is held on Sunday evenings,
Yeah,
the
even
night
before Monday.
even before Monday, that is more of a church service, and that's where the community comes together, and there is good singing and preaching and just a great time fellowshipping. The luncheon itself is a very nice venue because there's the business sector as well as the faith community and government all come together. This year, as in times past, the governor and the mayor will be present and will share words. And it was just a wonderful time, wonderful event.
The Unity service, that's on Sunday. Let's dive in a little bit deeper in that. What happens at that service? I guess, what can people expect?
Once again, just a very spirited service where the faith community comes together. There are those that venture and partner with us from the business sector and show up at the Unity service, but it's really the faith community coming together to just celebrate and just come together and have a good spirited worship experience.
It's an important message every year.
Indeed.
I think now where, I mean, you understand socially that you feel like it's like so refreshing to think about people being one.
Right.
And then at that luncheon, you always have a featured speaker, Pastor. Who did you invite this year? This
year we have Bishop John Bryant. He's the retired bishop from the AME churches nationally, and we're excited to have him.
He's got a great message. I was reading some information about him. He's got a great message, but how does it connect to back to what Martin Luther King's message was?
Well, Bishop Bryant is definitely, not only a gospel preacher, but he's a social preacher. So as he advocates on behalf of social justice and civil rights, he definitely brings a great element to the worship experience as well as to the luncheon itself.
You are raising money for scholarships with this event as well.
Absolutely.
Why is that so critical?
Well, we believe in education, and we want to do everything we possibly can to help students to further their education. So we're blessed every year to be able to give out scholarships.
And once upon a time,
Taylor received a scholarship. What was it, last year or when was it?
Last year.
Yeah, what did that mean to you, receiving that scholarship?
Well, it was definitely helpful financially, but it was also kind of an honor because I know there were several applicants, and knowing that they saw potential and hope in my application, that meant a lot.
Oh, and so what do you look for when you're evaluating these applicants? What, in her case, what would have stood out, or generally what does?
Well, a lot stood out with Taylor. Number one, her grades, and then of course her community service and connectedness to the community in addition to her involvement in church. And she's pursuing a degree to be a teacher.
Fantastic.
Wow, that's awesome.
Right.
Like, she's perfect, right? She's
She's going
perfect
to
for
give
this.
back. Well, what type of things did you do in the community, and do you still do?
I volunteered a lot through my high school, but I also volunteered through my church. So we did things like car winterizations, which we got women of all age their cars ready for the winter. So that's whether that's filling in fluids or filling up their tires. And let's see, I also did vacation Bible school. So I worked with kids 4 to 6. And I was a teacher that age.
And I'm sure, Mike, you'd like to point out where she went to high school.
Well, I just
and was
wanted to be
involved in
known
some
that
of
she
this.
went to Omaha Central High School, which is one of the finest high schools in the United
World.
States.
Well, I was going to wait for you to.
I didn't want to brag too much
Mike
about
went to
it.
school there, and every chance he gets, he loves to talk about the sort of difference that Central students are making in the world, and so that somebody who impressed you would be from Central. Of course, he was waiting.
Global
But now
impact.
you're going to UNO now, right? How's college going?
I love it. I love the classes there. I love the programs that I'm in. I'm in the Goodrich program there, so I found a nice little community, and yeah, they're not only friends, but they also are helping me grow a lot.
That's wonderful. That really is. So With the service on Sunday and then the luncheon on Monday, Pastor, who would you invite to attend?
Everyone. Everyone.
We'll show you some information about the weekend. The Unity service starts at 6 o'clock at Salem Baptist near 31st and Lake. That is free. It is open to the public. The luncheon is $40 if you're getting tickets now. There may be a few available at the door, but we can't guarantee that. So we encourage you to get them now for the luncheon, and that'll be at the Omaha Hilton downtown on Monday starting at 11:30. And everybody I've ever talked to, I love talking to first-timers who go to that event. And the impressions that you make on them when they leave and what they talk about afterward, you get a sense of how special it is. So thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Thank
Nice
you.
to see you.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
All the
Absolutely.
best,
Taylor,
young
good luck
lady.
to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, we met the